Haidong! In this video, we're going to introduce the sparring curriculum. So this is a concept I want to do for a while now. So this is something like even when we start making videos, I want to have some of that application. So application and sparring and all of that fun stuff. So the idea with this kind of like new section of the channel is going to be more about if you're not used to having that interaction, right? So getting used to sparring, it's going to lead up to it, right? For full disclosure, part of this is inspired by Guy Windsor, who does a lot of Fiore and stuff like that. So I have this information in the doobly-doo, but this is going to be a way for you to kind of get used to sparring. It will also not necessarily require you to be a gumdosa. So the ideas are going to be based potentially loosely around gumdo forms, gumdo ways of fighting, but this is going to be more of my own kind of homebrew of how I like to fight, how I want to introduce fighting, while still trying to maintain some of the gumdo aspects. For example, one of the first combinations that we're going to apply, so it's not going to be the first one you're going to be seeing because I want to do some good fundamentals work. So again, footwork and all sorts of drills like that. But one of the first combinations that we're going to be seeing that's loosely based on Form 1 is going to look very foreign to you if you don't interpret Form 1 in a certain way. But again, these are not going to necessarily require you to be of any particular rank. You can really start this sparring combination and sparring training whenever you really want to. So I guess with that, so hopefully you're going to enjoy the journey and enjoy playing with these ideas. As usual, I will make sure you're safe as you do this. So although sometimes I may not be wearing the full gear, right, the full kit, I would highly recommend before you even really start to play too much into this yet, make sure you do invest into a helmet, face shield, ideally gauntlets of some sort, and then something that you're okay with hitting each other with, right? So that might be one of the Federation safety swords, it might be a Spez sword. Spez makes really good stuff as well. So pretty much whatever you would need so you don't murder each other. Just so you know what I'm probably going to be using in the videos. So these are lacrosse gloves. The reason I like lacrosse is because there's not really much weird stuff going on underneath the hand. It also does have thumb protection. This is a Thunder double layer helmet, and this is a Bauer Concept 3 face shield. And this is a Spez foam katana. So the reason why I like to use this particular one is because it has actually pretty good weight to it, so weight to the hilt. The hilt is longer, so if you are using gloves, you can actually still manipulate pretty well. And they're pretty hardy. There are a few other things that you might see me using. There is a synthetic weapon that I use from Purple Heart Armory, which is also very good. Although the model they have now is different. It looks similar, but it's not going to be the same thing. As you can probably imagine, I should probably say safety should take priority. So although you may not see me wearing like the full headgear or anything like that, the person that I am going to be filming with has been training with me for a number of years. He and I know how to engage with each other when we do sparring. So don't let that fool you. So you should still wear as much gear as you should, right? Especially if you're new to this, I want to make sure you're like heavily armored and kind of like peel that back a little bit. But yeah, so make sure you're safe. Make sure you always are talking with your partner, seeing what he or she or they are comfortable with, and just always have that open communication. So I hope you're excited, and we're going to get started with that pretty soon. So I guess so with that, make sure you stay safe, right? Make sure you stay safe, stay humble, and keep training. Haidong!